Alright, I'm back with you now after some editing time, and let's look at the couple of versions I'm trying out with my token design for Paul Baran. So enlarge him a little bit there. So you can see I've got two versions, one with a larger graphic of the network and one with a slightly smaller one, but they're essentially the same other than that. But there's a couple other things you should note. Let's unlock these guys so I can use the selection tool. You'll note that I've got a cut through so that you can see all of the text. Let me show you. Remember, the image of Paul Baran extended past that, which made that text unreadable. I've done that using a clipping mask, and the clipping mask then cuts that image and combines it. It in fact cuts through both the Paul Baran and the network because I combined them as a single image. The other place where I use a cutting mask, and you can see as I get close to the edge of that path, is I've made another ellipse here with a big bold border, and then I used a clipping mask in this fancy shape in order to be able to cut out these little dashes that fill that space. These are really kind of cool because they're also modifiable. So if I select that clipping mask, let's see where it is. Okay, it's right there. I can actually go into that shape, specifically that shape, and I can alter that shape. Like if I wanted to make that line a little higher, I can use my direct select tool, grab the two anchors on the top, and just start expanding it to show more or less, which means the clipping mask is a very powerful tool to be able to do those fancy cutouts. Let me show you how I did it in an example. So let me lock these, hide them, and turn on my example I copied over. Unlock it and expand it so you can see the layers. In this I have two images, both PNGs I brought in and I placed, and I have two ellipses. There's ellipse 1 and ellipse 2 is actually sitting right below it in the same place. This is how easy it is. Your object, your vector object you're going to use as a cutting tool has to be on top of the other object or image, and you have to have both selected. After you've done that, you open up the object menu and come down here to clipping mask make, and it will clip off the edge of that image. Let's do that one more time so that you guys can see it. Select this ellipse and that image. So there's Paul and there's that ellipse. The ellipse is above. And again, object, clipping mask and make. You can also note it is Command or Control 7. And then you vignette the image here of Paul Baran. And as I told you, it's very powerful because see how I missed the bottom of this edge and it's like squared off, and I really want it to be following that round? Well, we can open this clipping mask, select the image of Paul Baran here specifically, and then we can just move him down until he matches the edge of that vignette. It's a pretty cool technique, and you can draw any kind of vector shape you want, as I showed you at the top, and make very complex cutouts. Alright, I want you to get started on this project. Please contact me if you have any questions, and I'm looking forward to your designs. I'll do some more videos when we get ready to do the lasering, both as education and also an opportunity to make some extra credit.